Hello, in this video, I will show you how to use the orchestration feature in OneDev. Uh, to start with, I will start with this demo process, and I will add terminal like this one. For example, I will add three agents right here. Okay. There are many ways that you can use the orchestration in OneDev, but the first one is the mention one. It's easier to use for like you just want to mention like codec, right? This is the terminal right here. You want to codec do something, and then you want open code like do the other, right? And you turn off the option. I will talk about the option later, but for now, this is the easiest one to like mention terminal and let the terminal work for you. And in this case, the current terminal, the cloud Opus 5 will be the host, so it will do the delegation task for other like codec and open code. For example, I will have prepare like a simple task, like I want to create a portfolio.html file, and I want to open code. The open code will do the research, and codec will implement the code, right? This is how you use the orchestration with the method one, the mention with terminal mention inside the agent input. And when you press send like this, you will see the diagram right here. I call that the agent map to show the relationship between the terminal. Like in this diagram, you will see that Claude will delegate tasks to OpenCode, and OpenCode will report back to Claude Opus 5. And similar with Codex will do the same thing. They do the task delegated by Opus 5, and Codex will report back to Opus 5. And OpenCode and Codex will never like communicate with each other. And you will see the log that Opus 5 actually like after linking, they will send that. You see the relationship right here, because I forgot to open it with full permission, so I had to like give OpenCode the permission to run. Like for example, in this case, right, it's beginning to send the task, delegate what they want to do back to their like just like their employee right here, from the Opus 5 to the codec. You will see the log right here. Yeah, and code test is working, and OpenCode is also working for the task right now. But okay, in the meantime, we are waiting for the result from this mention terminal like this. I will use the second mode. It's called hierarchy. Hierarchy that you have the level between like the boss and the manager and the employee. You will start like drop your terminal right here. I will need like 4 terminal. I need group and like open code. And in this case, I want Claude will be the manager, and I will select on that, and I click on top level, and I want both codex and grok. I want both codex and crop will be like lower level of claw. So I click on codec and I click on top level report to claw, and I want open code work for codec, so I click on open code and I click on report to codec right here, and in each position I can rename like manager, this one like coder or something, but in this case I want is it one codec and claw. That's it. And in each terminal you can select like terminal you want to spawn right here, because I already add the starting command right here in the settings, so you can put them right here. I want to spawn with four permissions, so I click on this one and I will say it like simple chat right here, and I will apply to the skill, and later I want to open a new repo, and we can add new terminal right here by click on this command T and click on the tab or Orchestration right here, and you can click on the simple chat to start. It will open 4 terminals for us because we configure it before in the setting, and you will see the relationship in the diagram right here. This is exactly what we just set up, like claw on top, work for claw is codex and growth, and open code will report to codex. So I go to the first terminal, you can see that hierarchy right here, and I can click on terminal and you will see this display right here on the left. And the same, I will open the agent input, and this hierarchy is turned on because we are running with this mode. And in this case I don't need to mention terminal anymore because they already understand the relationship. I just need to like pass in the task I want to do. I will do the same with the previous method, the same task, to see like which mode have the better result. I click on send, and you will see that it will delegate tasks to codec and grow, and codec will like delegate tasks to open code. But in some case, if the task is quite easy, they can do it itself and then pass to this one to just for review. It depends on the task. So I want to come back to the previous mode right here to see if the task is done yet or not, and you will see that the current running, like they are still running, like okay, right on the time I say that it is finished. So I can click on that and open in the editor to preview the result. Like you can open in the one item browser right here too, and you see that it have a portfolio. It's quite early because I think that codec is element in this portfolio. You can click on each terminal to like preview the log. Yeah, that is exactly codec. I can see that style from codec. It's quite not user friendly like claw, and you will see open code. Yeah, open code do the research, and okay, quite done because let's look back at the prompt previously. We don't like specifically say detailedly like open code do task ABC, codec do task S Y or something specific. We just say something generic like just create me a portfolio, right? So that the result after the orchestration training. So come back to a hierarchy mode. We can see that the log right here, like clause send request to codex and codex send request to OpenCode. This is exactly what we set up in this diagram. And let's see. In this time, I think codec will also implement because it's a lower level than clause, and then it can use OpenCode for reviewing. So while we're waiting for the result, I want to introduce the net mode called pilot. Like pilot that you want step by step, like from step 1 to step 2. After the work is done, it will pass to the next like terminal. You can set up like as many terminal you want, but in this case I want to have 3 terminal, and I want to change a little bit. Like the first one I want to claw, and the next one I want crop, and the review I will pass for codec, and just like previous one, I will choose like 4 permission right here. 4 permission 2, and I want to set like simple pilot. And I click apply to skill, and I already set in the command under terminal setting right here, like codec full mean we run with this one, so it will have 4 permission without I have to allow it while running. So I want to open the next repo, like, and tap orchestration. I click on simple pilot, and which will open 3 terminal at the design of that pilot, and click on that tab mission control right here, and you will see that the type right now is pilot, and the first pilot is clause. So like previously, I will like use the same task, and you will see in this case the pilot is turned on automatically for us. This is what we want, right? So I will use the same task like previous to, just create a simple portfolio like this, and in this pilot it will like part the task for codec, part the task for growth right here, or they just want to do this itself and then pass for growth for review. If you want more specific about each terminal do what, you need to like display it like detailing in your prompt. So come back to the hierarchy. It's still working, like codec still working, and you can see log right here. Yeah, we don't see any relation between OpenCode and growth or codec with growth. This is what we want. It's just follow the hierarchy, the level we designed before, and this is a good news for this feature. It's working at design. So back to the pilot right here, you will see that it's on the first one. Like clause, as I said before, if the task is quite simple, clause will do it itself and then pass for codec to review. It's based on the task and your prompt. Okay, in this case, you will see that codec is passing the result for OpenCode to like review the final, right? Review the final, and then After the codec have the result from OpenCode, it will report back to Claude and the task will be finished. And you will see right here, they are waiting for the OpenCode to be finished their review. And in the code, in the Claude, we will see that we will have the link to the portfolio .html file. So back to the hierarchy, we are still waiting. So in the waiting, I want to grab it up for the video. So there are three ways for you to run the orchestration. Like the first one is that you just open the terminal you want to do the orchestration, and you open the agent input right here, and you mention your terminal, like terminal 1. You can mention across the process too, right here, like do something for me and paste on your prompt. The current terminal will be the host and will be the post to delegate tasks for you. And for the second mode in hierarchy, you create the diagram right here. Similar with pipeline, you have to create the diagram first. You have to do the setting first in the agent orchestration, and back to the process, you open terminal with that option, and you start like giving the terminal the task you want to do. That's it. So back to the hierarchy. I wish that it finished. It quite finished right here, because after we have the portfolio, it seems like Claude do the final testing with the browser MCP. But I think we have the file already right here, so we can preview it. Yeah, this time it's better because it can get the app logo right here, more information, more styling. It's better than just use the method 1. So next to the pipeline, let's see like the first clause still do the task, and I think in this case it will pass for the next stage to review and like finish the task. It's quite long, so I want to like stop the video right here, and I think that enough for you to use the feature in OneDev to have to support you to do the orchestration between multiple AI agent or coding agent easily, more visualized with diagram, and you will get a better way to check log, check activity, to see which one run which task. And there are many more features right here, like the usage. You can see like the token span, log, and especially with the router, it's very advanced feature. I will introduce this later in the future, but this video is enough for you to use the orchestration feature. Thank you for watching.